Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Warships. Today I'm playing the Tier 11 French supercruiser, the Condé, and oh boy, that's a good one. This ship is absolutely amazing, it's so much fun to play it. It's got good speed and amazing firepower. And to use that at its maximum, I'm using what is called a lighthouse build. So if you don't know what it is, well, I'm going to tell you. It's very simple, yet complicated. Well, sophisticated, I would say. So, there are bonuses that you can use with your commander skills that are activated only when you are spotted. So the point of the lighthouse build is to get spotted as much as possible. So, I have an 18.5 kilometer detect into the ship. I'm spotted basically from a low Earth orbit. You can see me even from the moon. Or even worse, there is a rover on Mars and it's probably seeing the Condé from there. Basically. So, something that... it really forces you to change the way you play the ship. Because you're just spotted so much, so you need to be paranoid. So, why am I doing that? You get an 8% bonus to your firepower when you are spotted. And I am able, since I don't really care about concealment, to use a skill that gives me, I think it's 10% more damage. So, all in all, that's at 18% bonus to your damage, since you have 8% more DPM due to the improved reload and 10% more damage, so 18% in total. That's huge! And even more, when you look at the list of consumables that you have at the bottom of the screen, you can see that I have a reload booster. The reload booster improves my reload of 50% for a certain amount of time, so if you find yourself in a bad situation, and you really need to dish out as many shells as possible, you press the I button and you see what's going on. What's going to happen to the enemy, of course. And there's even more. You have the F button. With the F button, you activate the burst salvo. Burst salvo means that you are going to shoot out 2 salvos in a row, and with an, I think it's 1 or 2 seconds delay. So you are basically going, if someone is going broadside to you, you will see that during the course of this battle. That person is not going to survive for very long. When you use this burst fire, of course, there is a pretty long reload afterwards because you have to pay for it. But seriously, it's very powerful. Now, into this side, I don't have much allies since, as you may have seen, it's a pretty small battle. It's only 7 versus 7, so it's like a ranked battle, actually. And why do we have so few players? And yeah, I just took a citadel, but yeah, it's not... Yeah, another one. One of the problems of the Condé there is that it doesn't turn. So, yeah, 7 versus 7 is like a ranked battle, but in random. Because I played in the middle of the night. I like to play in the middle of the night because, well, why shouldn't I, basically? When you are hit with insomnia, sometimes you have to do something. So, I play World of Warships. And it makes me feel better. So, yeah, Will. So, this Riga. So, Mr. Riga, what the hell are you doing? I mean, you know how much firepower I have. You know that I'm going to angle against your AP shell, so you are not going to sit on me over and over again. From now on, you are pretty lucky, because RNG decided to put my shells either on the water or either on the most armor places on your ship. But you are not going to win this battle. I have much more DPM than you have. And yeah, you are just a tier 9, so I don't really care. And you are just going to burn over and over again because the Condé is just so good at setting fires again and again. So you understand the power of the ship. It does a lot of damage immediately. So what is called the alpha damage is pretty high. And then you can set up a lot of fires. And what are you doing, Mr. Riga? No, don't tell me you're turning. Oh boy, there's something you need to learn. Well, did you know When you subscribe to the channel, you get a special warning when you're about to do something stupid. And I think this Riga is about to find out. Yep, that's the burst fire, ladies and gentlemen. That's what happens when you get broadside to a Condé. So, now music please, because it's a bit of a slower part of the battle. I was just worried that the Helen could taunt me, but something else is spotting me. Mr. Gatto, what are you doing here? Oh, you're going to pay for that? Yeah, he just pinged me, but he just realized that he's in a world of trouble. ASW planes. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And goodbye, Mr. Gatto. Thank you for playing. So, next. We're going to the middle of the battle this time. We need to find a fight. So they got a Petropavlovsk, Clausewitz, and yeah, the Hayate just got killed. The Petropavlovsk is behind the island, so I cannot shoot him yet, but it will happen very quickly. Yep. Mr. Petro, would you mind getting out of your island, please? It's World of Warships. You're not you're not on vacations, basically, so you have to fight. And you have a very tanky ship. But you are not so tanky against a Condé, let me tell you. So, I think he's now realizing that he did a pretty strong error of judgment. It would be better if he had the consumable, but hey, you never know. So, yeah, he's reversing. So, what I'm going to do is to use my burst fire now for one simple reason. The guy is about to go dark, so I don't really care if I have a long reload afterwards. I can just use my burst fire now, and it will be available as soon as I need it again. So that's really something that you need to know when you are using this burst fire. It can really be your friend when you are shooting at a ship that is about to disappear. Like, I don't know, someone about to go behind an island. Or when you spot a destroyer at point blank range and you need to make sure that you kill this guy before he kills you. You have to use that. But just be aware that you are going to have a pretty long reload afterwards. I think for the Condé 35 seconds or 40 seconds. It's pretty long. So you have to know what you are going to do during all this time. It's something that I knew. I knew I was going behind the island, and the Petropavlovsk is behind the island, his own island as well, so I don't really care too much. Mr. Petro, what are you doing?
Get back.
Oh boy, if this guy got a penny each time he did a stupid decision, he will be rich by now. Yeah, and he's about to go behind the island as well. And so something weird happened with the shells. I don't think they were aimed too bad, but the game decided to put them somewhere else. I don't know, sometimes it happens. But the Petro is on fire, he cannot repair his fire. So he's about to die because of this. Something else worth pointing out that I just used. I say the burst fire had a pretty long reload, but it's a reload that you can shorten by using the reload booster. So you get an improved reload on your burst fire. So you just take 35, you divide it by 2, and you get something pretty, I won't say normal, but yeah, it's sub-battleship reload. So it's not too bad. But either way, when you are in a DPM fight, you don't choose the burst fire because of this long reload. And now I just have to fight the Clausewitz. Yeah, we're about to win. It's a 3 versus 1. The Clausewitz doesn't have much HP, and I can dodge his shells at such a range. Yeah, English is hard. Yeah, talking is hard as well, but anyway. So, Mr. Clausewitz, yeah, he wants to get closer. Did you know I had torpedoes too? So if you get too close, well, you're going to eat a bunch of torpedoes as well. You may kill me, but I don't care. I'm going to win the battle. Because you are the last one on your team, and I got 2 allies. Yep. And now it's time to use the reload booster. Oh, yeah. We orders a special delivery of 240mm shells. It looks like it's you, Mr. Clausewitz. And this wins the battle. So, it was a pretty nice battle in my opinion, and one of the reasons for which I like to play so late in the morning, or well, in the evening, depend of your perception of things. I hope you liked this video, and I hope to see you soon. Have a good one, folks. Goodbye.